Hey everyone, it's also been a while again since I updated you all. I apologize for my messy hair, but I'm here to give you all another update. A lot has happened. A lot. So, let's see. Where do I start? I'm like trying to organize like my thoughts right now. It's been very crazy. But I guess we'll start off with me figuring out what I have. So let's do that. Anyways, guys, I finally figured out what is wrong with me, which is really good. I'm glad that I have some answers. There's still some concerns and questions that I have, but I mean, I can always ask on my next appointment. But for now, at least I have some kind of form of answers. So basically, I was told that I have gastritis and gastroparesis. I hope I said that right. I may have said it wrong. I apologize if I did. But yeah, gastritis I've had for years, so I kind of already know how to deal with that. And usually my gastritis is triggered by certain foods, but also mainly stress. Every time I'm stressed out, I usually get a flare up and it sucks, so I kind of have to like not stress out. So in a way, my stomach is kind of like training me to relax, because if I don't relax, I will end up getting a freaking gastritis flare. So I have to minimize my stress and also eat healthy, of course. Um, what is new to me is gastroparesis. That is new to me. When they told me that I had that, I was very scared. I had actually Googled it, and they said it was like a rare condition and all this stuff, but turns out it isn't that rare. Quite a few people actually have it. I'm actually in a gastroparesis group, and I'm glad that I joined, because I felt like I was really alone, because I don't know anybody that has gastroparesis. I know zero people that actually have that, so it was very new to me, and I'm really glad that I joined this support group for gastroparesis. It's very helpful. It has a lot of interesting articles and a lot of help of what to eat, because I didn't know what to eat. It's just very difficult. But anyways, if you all don't know what gastroparesis is, I may have been saying it wrong, like I said, but gastroparesis, basically it's like damaged muscles in a sense. So basically my stomach muscles are damaged and it doesn't empty properly. So basically it means that my stomach is very slow at digesting food. I like to compare my stomach to like a snail. You know how like a snail is very slow? That's how my stomach is. It's very slow. My stomach doesn't digest food as fast as other people's. Mine actually takes 657 minutes to digest food. That is a lot. The normal amount of time that it should take for someone to digest food is at least less than 90 minutes, and mine is so much longer. Like I said, 657 minutes. I do not know how my stomach muscles got damaged. The doctor just told me it can happen through surgeries, even endoscopies apparently, but I don't even know, because I've already had like endoscopies 3 times. This one that I had was like my third time, so it's pretty crazy. They also said it's usually caused by being diabetic too, but I'm not diabetic. I've already checked on my primary care doctor. Thankfully, I'm not diabetic. So yeah, so that's what I basically have. So usually when it comes to gastroparesis, you easily just get full more. So you basically have to eat smaller meals 6 times a day. Sometimes you don't even feel like eating because you're either nauseous or you'll even vomit, whichever. It's very hard, and you also get abdominal pain, especially if you like eat too much, it'll start hurting. So I basically have to eat small meals a day. Sometimes I don't even feel like eating because I'm like nauseous, so I'll either like eat once a day or even twice a day. It all depends how I feel. It sucks, honestly, but hey, at least I can eat. I have to eat clean food as well, so straight up clean food. No fast food, no pizza, especially. It's just crazy. Not even any pastas, which is crazy because I love pasta. I can't even eat fajitas, which is crazy because I love fajitas too. So that's a no for me. So that's something that I have been dealing with. So that's what it's like living with gastroparesis. But like I said, I'm thinking positive on it. At least I can eat. There's other people out there that have gastroparesis and they cannot eat anything. They literally have to be on like feeding tubes. I've done research, I've seen it. There's also people on TikTok that talk about gastroparesis and they're like on feeding tubes. It's really, really sad, you know, like I really wish these people the best. It's a very hard condition. It's something it just isn't easy to deal with. I've been going through depression because of it sometimes because it's like I see other people eating foods that I love and then I get these ads on YouTube or like commercials and they'll be like, you know, this yummy food, yummy pizza, and I can't eat any of that and that makes me really sad. But I mean, at the end of the day, at least I can eat because there's other people that can't. So I'm glad I can eat some things. Yeah, and I also found out that well, actually, I'm assuming I am lactose intolerant because if I eat any dairy products, like at all, I end up getting upper left abdominal pain. It starts triggering pain. It's the worst. I actually ended up in the hospital a couple days ago because I ate pizza. Worst mistake in my life. As much as I love pizza, it's just not worth the pain. I'm never ever gonna risk it because it isn't worth the pain. If I could describe the pain, guys, I would just literally tell you guys that it feels like someone is squeezing your intestines. That's how bad it hurts. So when I was at the hospital, they did a CT scan with iodine, and they didn't find anything wrong with like anything else. At first, I was wondering maybe it's pancreatitis or something because some people in the group were suggesting like, hey, maybe you should check for your pancreas, but it isn't my pancreas, thank gosh. Um, so yeah, it was just pretty crazy. So the doctor basically told me, have you ever thought about you being lactose intolerant? Because I had mentioned that every time I eat dairy, I like the pain ends up coming back. So I have to like stop with dairy, and I really do believe I am like lactose intolerant because I've been off of dairy ever since I stopped going ever since that day at the hospital, I just stopped with dairy products and I noticed that my pain has been, like okay, like it's not really there anymore. It gets triggered with certain foods. My gastroenterologist told me that I need to experiment with foods, so that's what I have been doing as well. And it's been very scary. I've been very scared with eating. Like I'm just so scared of the pain coming back because it is the worst, guys. Like I do not wish it on anybody. It's horrible. So whatever I eat, I get really scared. But I mean, it is what it is. I have to experiment and I have to like write down in my diary what foods I can eat, what foods I can't eat. Basically, my diet has to be really, really clean. Like, it has to be really clean. I cannot eat any fast food. Like I said, no dairy products. It's crazy. And I thought it was weird because just a few months back, I was eating like mac and cheese and pizza with no problems. Now I can't even do that. I'm lactose intolerant, and I even told the doctor, how does that even happen? Like I was fine a couple months back just eating cheese. I was not experiencing this type of pain before. And now I can't even eat dairy products. And they're like, "Oh, it just happens." And I'm like, "It can't just happen. Like you don't just turn lactose intolerant. You don't eat cheese like I don't know, months back and then suddenly you're lactose intolerant. Like, how does that work? I don't know, but apparently it can happen. So, yeah, no dairy products for me. I am extremely cautious now with what I eat. I'm always looking at the ingredients, even at HEB. I'm like looking at ingredients, seeing what's in it, trying to figure out if maybe this will work for me or if it won't work. So I'm very strict. Like today, I actually went to a restaurant with my boyfriend, and it was actually really, really good. So far, I'm not experiencing any pain, so that's a good sign. But we'll see. Maybe I'll feel it tomorrow. And that's also what's very difficult when it comes to experimenting with food. Sometimes I'll feel the pain right away after I eat something. If I don't feel it right away, I'll feel it the next day. So it's kind of hard to tell what food triggered the pain. So it's really difficult to pinpoint what food caused the pain. That way I could write it in my diary of foods that I can't eat or put foods that I can eat. It's hard. It is very difficult. Like I said, I went out today to a restaurant. It was really good, but I'm still a little bit scared as to if I'm gonna feel pain later on tonight or if I'm gonna feel it tomorrow. So, yeah, it's just really crazy. So, that's something that I've been going through. I was also going through a lot of weakness. I was like super fatigued and weak. That's also why I couldn't really do any content. I just felt very sick, guys. I was in bed like for 3 months. 3 months, guys, I was in bed. It was the hardest thing. Of course, I would go out sometimes, but it was just so hard to even do that. Most of the time, I was just in bed rest, and it was just the most difficult time that, the most difficult thing I've ever done in my life. Like, I felt like I wasn't ever gonna get better. It was the worst. Turns out, I highly believe it was me being vitamin D deficient. I was actually deficient in vitamin D. I assume it is very low. My doctor didn't tell me how low it was. I forgot to ask her, but it is very low because my doctor had prescribed me 50,000 units of vitamin D. It is a lot, but it really did help me because I had a lot of like joint pains. My lower back pain would hurt me a lot. It was very severe. I was getting weak at random. I would feel very tired like every single day. It was rough. Like I was confused as to what was going on, but turns out I just had a vitamin D deficiency. So after I was taking the 50,000 vitamin D units, I started to feel much better. My lower back pain doesn't even hurt that much. Like it just went away. Like it doesn't even hurt, and I'm so thankful for that. And I've been feeling really great. Like as far as energy wise goes, my weakness has gone down like a lot. So basically, I take the vitamin D once a week. So I take it, yeah, like I take it once a week because it is a lot of units. And like I said, I don't know how low my vitamin D was, but if I was that sick, it was extremely low. So, like I said, I was vitamin D deficiency. I had a vitamin D deficiency. I have gastroparesis as well as gastritis. So, it was just a lot going on. Not to mention, I did have a urine infection too, which I've been on antibiotics constantly for it because it just wouldn't go away. So, yeah, it's just been really crazy. That's how sick I was for the past few months. It's just been really difficult. Not only that, guys, just a lot of things have been going on besides my health. There's my grandma too. She's going through heart failure. So right now it's not really looking too good. So it's a lot. I haven't had time to like stream or make content because of my health and my personal life. I've also been switching back and forth. What I mean by that is, hold on, I'm trying to burp. Um, what I mean by that is I've been going to the apartment, to my parents' home, and then to my grandma's. I've been like back and forth that I haven't had time for streaming or YouTube content because I'm still trying to heal. So I apologize, guys. I'm still not going to be consistent, but however, I'm going to still try my absolute hardest to get back into making content. So yeah, just look forward to some new content, guys, that I'm going to do my hardest on working on stuff like that. But just know that I am still trying to heal. I'm still trying to get back into my normal schedule of making content. I'm not used to it because I haven't really been doing it for the past 3 months. So yeah, it's just been a lot. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I do have a video for you guys, which I want to post soon. I don't know when. Basically, I did a fairy mushroom makeup inspired look. I was inspired by It's Anchovy, something like that, or It's an Anchovy. I don't know, something like that. She has a TikTok. Really amazing makeup artist. I love her videos. I was inspired by her and I did a makeup look, which I posted the pictures on my Instagram. So if you all want to check out my Instagram for that makeup look, feel free to. My Instagram is down below in the description box. I also posted the video on my Instagram there. So basically that same video that I did of that makeup look will be posted on here on my Instagram, on my YouTube channel, I mean, only in detailed. So it's basically the same video, only longer and in more detail of what products I was using, stuff like that. So I'm really excited to post it. So yeah, so have my notifications on so you all will get notified on that video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I loved it. It was a new makeup look. I love all things mystical and fairy-like. So yeah, it is a new video that I'm going to be posting up soon, so stay tuned for that. I have other content plans for you all. I just need to start working on them, but like I said, be very patient with me, you know, because I'm still trying to heal at the same time, and I'm not used to being really busy making content a lot, because that's how it was. Like before I got sick, I was making content like every single day and editing every day. And now I feel like I want to take my time with it and start slowly, because I don't want to over rush like myself. I want to pace myself because, you know, I'm still trying to heal and all that. So once I get that, yeah. So anyways, guys, just please be patient with me on content making. I'm actually really tired. So yeah, that's all that's been going on. A lot's been happening. Like I said, I'm switching back and forth because my parents' home too, it's really not a good place to stay right now. My parents' home is actually just breaking down. It's just really awful, guys. We have like holes on the ground. Currently, we had like some possums living in our mobile home. So yeah, speaking of my mobile home and all that happening, guys, I am gonna post my GoFundMe down in the description box. This is optional, but feel free to donate to my GoFundMe. All the money is going towards my mobile home, well, towards my parents' mobile home, because right now our washer actually just went out, including our fridge. So everything just keeps going wrong, but I'm still trying to like think positive about it. But yeah, like I'm gonna leave my GoFundMe down below, so if you all want to donate, feel free to. All of that money is going towards the mobile home. A lot of things need to be fixed, including our floors, our cabinets, our sink is just like falling apart too, so everything just needs fixing. So you know, my family and I would, you know, greatly appreciate the donations. Like I said, it is optional. It's not something that you have to do. If you cannot donate, guys, feel free to just share my GoFundMe. I would appreciate that so very much. But yeah, that is all I wanted to say for today. I don't really have anything else to say. Yeah, that is about it. I am still going to try my absolute best on being consistent with streaming and making content here on YouTube, as well as doing TikTok videos. I want to do lives on my TikTok and Facebook page every once in a while. That way you all could just like, you know, pop in there and chill with me while I do my makeup or something. I don't exactly know like the dates when I will be doing it, but hopefully soon. So yeah, guys, like I said, just bear with me. Be patient with me while I try to get back into content making. So yeah. Also, guys, I do have a Yes Style haul for you all. I apologize if you hear anything in the background. That's my boyfriend and his roommate. But I have all these other content ideas. I also have, like I said, this Yes Style haul that I want to do for you all, which I'm actually wearing one of the tops that I bought from Yes Style. I want to do that because I've actually been wanting to do this video for months, because I was supposed to do it months ago, but that's when I got sick. So yeah, so stay tuned for that. And also cake liner swatches, because I won like these cake liners from Dollar Lash Club, which I'm excited to share with you all, because they're like UV type of thing. So I'm really excited, guys. So like I said, turn my notifications on. That way you all will get a reminder of my next videos. I'm really excited. You can tell, guys, that I'm doing a whole lot better than I was, because yeah, I had a lot of breakdowns. I was going through a lot, and yeah, I feel like I'm getting better, and I'm in a much better position despite everything else going on. But yeah. Anyways, guys, see you all soon. I'm really tired. I just want to go eat that waffle that I got. I got like a waffle Nutella strawberry thing at this place that I went to with my boyfriend. We went to go check it out. It's like a place that I heard of on Facebook, and I was like, I need to go. So I'm excited to go eat that waffle with Nutella on it. Hopefully it doesn't hurt my stomach. We'll find out, but I should be fine. Anyways, see you all